Hi Yogis, how nice to see you. Let's do some yoga together. If you have a blanket or a towel, you may like to have that nearby to use underneath your head, your knees, your lower back. A blue squishy ball is always handy, it's always good to roll around on that at the end. To begin, you can stay seated if you like. I will come back up to a seat to talk you through your meditation. But you may prefer also to lay down on your back. If you feel like you need some support underneath your head, this is where you use your blanket. Your legs can do whatever it is that is comfortable for your legs. So perhaps they stay bent, perhaps they're long. You might roll something up and slide it underneath your knees. Or if you feel like a bit of an opening through the hips, you can butterfly the legs out to the side. See where your hands feel comfortable and happy, maybe on your belly, maybe out to the side. Move your head from side to side a few times to just free up through your neck. And then find a central point where you can find stillness. And allow your eyes to soften or close. Take a moment to notice how your body feels. What is on your mind? Notice the flow of your breath. Acknowledge whatever is going on in your life and outside, and just for now, place it to one side. Allow yourself this time to pause. This is an invitation to pay attention to your own internal sensations. An invitation to spend time with yourself. You may not be able to find complete comfort. You may not be able to settle your mind. There's a lot going on. And that's fine. That's so normal. Simply come back to your breath. Come back to the sensations inside your body. Begin to notice the support of the floor underneath your head, your back, and your legs. Allow the back of the body to sink a little deeper into the mat, the floor, the earth. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Allow your eyes to rest deeply in their sockets. Feel the gentleness of your breath against your nostrils and your upper lip. Allow your teeth to move apart and your lips to barely kiss each other. Your whole face is open, relaxed, and soft. Feel your shoulder blades soften into the mat. Your arms are relaxed. Your fingers are free. Notice the gentle movement of your chest with each breath. Become aware of movement from front to back and out to the sides. Maybe picture your side ribs like the gills of a fish, gently expanding and opening as you inhale and fluttering closed as you exhale. Notice how your belly feels. Allow it to soften and unclench. Allow your hips to broaden. Allow the belly to rise and fall with each breath. Relax through your lower back. Relax your bottom and your thighs. Allow them to sink heavily into the floor. Allow the lower legs and feet to relax. Allow your breath to sweep over your body. Where can you let go a little more? Just for now, allow yourself to be empty of any story. Simply be here, in this space, inhabiting every corner of yourself. Grounded, all your edges smoothed, all your angst dissolved. Let go. Soften. Drift. Breathe. Bring your awareness back to your breath. And take 3 slow, deep breaths here. Now, after your last exhale, make any adjustments to your body that you need to allow yourself to be comfortable. Turn your palms face down and draw them down alongside you on the floor. Moving the right arm first. As you inhale, lift the right arm up and over. Maybe the back of the hand comes down towards the floor. If there's anything going on in your shoulder though, you stop before you feel any pain. This is your inhale. And when you're ready to exhale, you slowly sweep that right arm all the way back down. 2 more like that, nice and easy. Inhale. Breathe the breath into your right ribs, feel them expand and open. And as you exhale, the arm comes down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Pause for a moment with both hands down and notice how the right shoulder and arm feels compared to the left. And when you're ready, moving the left arm as you inhale, it comes up and over. The exhale all the way down. Inhale, expand the left side ribs. Open up, maybe picturing the gills of the fish expanding. And as you exhale, they slowly flutter closed as you bring the arm down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And pausing here, noticing shoulders, the chest. Both arms this time, inhale. And exhale down. Inhale, both arms up. Maybe the feet move with you, flex the feet, draw the toes towards the face. Expand the lower ribs, the belly. Then exhale as you bring the arms down, point the toes away. Inhale, flex the feet, the arms come up. And exhale down. Last one here, inhale. And the arms come all the way up, hold them up, and then have a big stretch. You can flex or point the feet, whatever feels good. Spread the fingers nice and wide, open them up, squeeze them tight. Big breath in, and exhale. Bring everything back down. Take a little pause here, wriggle through your shoulders, turn your head from side to side. And then drawing one knee at a time into your chest. The hands on the knees. Have an easy roll out through the lower back here. So push the knees away from you, circle them apart, draw them in, and keep going. So just nice easy circling of the knees away from each other, feeling out through the hips. And a little massage through the lower back. And then go in the opposite direction, so draw them in, send them apart, and then away. Nice smooth breath as you move. Next time they come together, pause there. Squeeze them in towards your chest. And both hands around the right knee. This left leg can stay bent with the foot on the floor or extend the leg across the mat to find an opening through that leg. Squeeze this right knee in. Find the squeeze here in the crease of the hip. You draw the thigh towards this part of the hip bone. Like you're trying to squash your fingers in there so you can feel the hip flexors working. Squeeze them in. Tonight, this range of movement is good. It means you can get to your toenails to paint them. You can put shoes on. You can see what's going on. Check out when it's time for a pedicure. So just squeeze. And then move the hands to the back of the leg. Take and in-breath here. And as you exhale, squeeze the knee in towards your chest. As you inhale, push the knee away and extend the foot up to the ceiling, like you're inflating the leg. And then as you exhale, you bend and you squeeze. Inhale, send it away and send the leg up. Exhale, draw it back in. One more. Inhale, push it away and extend. Pause here. Find a nice smooth flow of breath. We'll take some circles with the ankle, stretch through the toes, and then go back the other way. Draw that knee back into your chest. Open it out to the side a little. So an open and a close. Again, just feeling through the range in that right hip. You can take a half happy baby here. You either take the hand to the back of the thigh or to the sole of the foot and draw this knee in towards your armpit and push the heel up towards the ceiling. Really lengthen out through this left leg if you have it extended on the floor. So it's like you're lunging on the ceiling. Find some openness, and stretch through the back of the leg. I squeeze in with that hip flexor. 2 more breaths here. Make sure your jaw is staying nice and soft. The face is relaxed. Slowly release the leg. Bring the foot down flat to the floor. Arms can come out to the side. Just allow that leg to wiper open and wiper closed. Then allow it to wiper open and bring the sole of the foot to that inner left leg. So you're taking a supine tree pose. Going openness through this right hip. The arms can come up overhead if you like. This ball is very much in the way. Interlace your palms. Stretch the arms up. Make sure your head is relaxed. And push out through the heel of your left foot so it is as if you were standing on the floor. You've got length and strength through the left leg, reaching up through the arms. And try and draw the outside of this right knee down towards the floor so you have the full expansion through the hip. Inhale here. Exhale, release the arms down. Let that left leg relax. With your hand, draw the right leg back in. And draw the knee in towards the chest and take an easy rock of the right knee over towards the left. So it's an easy twist here. Notice what's going on through the lower back. If there's any pulling or any discomfort, let's make the movement a little smaller. And if it all feels okay, you can rock on over as much as feels good for you. You might find that you have a massaging sensation through the left side hip, the left side bottom. Nice to free up these muscles if you've been doing a lot of sitting. And then come on back through centre. Recenter yourself a moment. You might find, like me, that you've shuffled on down. Extend both legs, let the arms relax. Soften your eyes here and take a few breaths. And notice how the right leg feels compared to the left, the right hip compared to the left side. Do you perhaps have a little more softness, a bit more warmth through the right side of the body? Inhale here. And exhale. When you're ready, move on to the other side. So draw the left knee in towards your chest. Give it a squeeze in here. Trying to find the squeeze in the hip crease. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And then slide your hands down behind the left thigh. Just relax here. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the left knee in towards the chest. And then as you inhale, send the leg away. Extend the foot up towards the ceiling. Inflate the leg. Exhale, squeeze the knee in and squeeze the breath out. Inhale, knee goes away. Send the leg up. Exhale, bring it down and squeeze it in. Inhale, inflate the leg up and pause here. Make some circles with the ankle. Go the other way. And then bring that leg on down. You can take a half happy baby here, so the hand either behind that left thigh, or bring the hand to the sole of the left foot and open it out to the side. Bend the knee in towards the armpit, the sole of the foot to the ceiling, and extend out through this right leg. Take that squatting shape, the lunging shape on the ceiling. Go down deep into your belly. See how much you can relax through your hips. Inhale and exhale. Press that leg. Relax the arms out to the side. The foot comes down to the floor. And find that easy wipering from side to side. And the next time that knee opens out to the side, leave it out. Slide the sole of the left foot to the inner right thigh. So you take that tree pose shape with the leg. Push out through the right heel. If it's okay on the shoulders and the arms, you can extend the arms up overhead in any way that feels comfy. Imagine you're standing on the floor, so push out through the sole of that right foot. And breathe down deep into your belly. My favourite kind of standing poses are done on the floor. Any excuse to lay down, really. Breathe there. Ah, so lovely, the expansion through the belly. Take a final big breath in. And exhale, release the arms. Relax the right leg. Draw that left knee in and take that easy rocking twist, really. Again, notice what's happening through the lower back, through the right side of your bottom. Find that massage as you roll. If it feels better for you to find a more static pose where you hold, by all means do that. I quite like the movement though. I like the loosening up of the back of the body against the floor. And then come on back to centre. Bend both knees. Bring your hands to your belly. And pause here. Release the arms down alongside your body. Walk your feet in a little and find a comfortable distance. They don't have to be, you don't want them tight together. You don't really want them too far apart. Find somewhere that feels natural for your body. As you inhale, press your feet firmly into the mat and send your knees away from you to help peel the spine up. And as you exhale, slowly lower on down. If you did have anything underneath your head, maybe take it out, just to avoid compression in your neck. You can involve the arms as well if you like. Inhale, send the knees away to help draw the hips up. And the arms can come over here. And exhale down. Just find that beautiful movement through the spine. Inhale. Try not to clench into the bottom too much. We want the legs to do the work rather than the bottom. Imagine that you have the squishy ball or a block between your thighs and you have a gentle drawing in sensation. Last one. Inhale. Make it nice and fluid and flowing. Actually, that feels really good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. It's not about how it looks, it's not about the height, it's about how it feels. And after your last one, take a pause there. Allow the knees to relax towards one another. Breathe in. And sigh out through your mouth. Extend the legs away so that you can roll them over to your belly. Take a moment here, allow the head to rest down in your hands. Waggle the hips a little from side to side. Notice the belly pressing into the floor with each breath. And bringing your attention to the back of the body again, maybe picturing your ribs and the spaces between your ribs like the gills of a fish. Picture them expanding and opening as you inhale. And softly fluttering close as you exhale. Bring your hands underneath you and caress your body back. Take your version of a child's pose. So you may sink your bottom all the way down towards your heels and the arms come forward and rest the forehead down. I know some of you have got uncomfortable knees and uncomfortable ankles. So you can take any version where you are supported maybe down on your forearms here. It's quite nice to rest the head on the pads of your thumbs. Maybe you bring your knees wide apart, your toes together, you sink down this way. A little mini frog pose. Whatever feels good here. And it doesn't have to be static. A little bit of movement is always nice. Rocking side to side. Feel the release through the shoulders, the upper back, and the lower back. And slowly coming on up through all fours. Again, more options here. Options to take your cat-cow, which is always a lovely release through the spine. So the inhale, the tailbone, and the chest lift towards the ceiling. You relax your belly towards the floor. And as you exhale, you round, draw the belly into the spine, really puff up like an angry cat. And inhale, releases the belly. Make sure you don't throw your head back. Don't put a big crease in the back of the neck here. Just keep your eye gaze long past the front of the mat, on the floor, out in front of you. And keep moving between these shapes. And then, as always, you can turn the cat-cow into a kind of a sexy cat, a snaky cat, a figure 8 cat, in whatever way feels good for you. There's no right or wrong. Change directions a few times. You can get your head, your neck, your side body. Everything gets involved. You can keep going here like this. Feels really lovely. If you want to incorporate a bit of down dog, a little bit of extra strength through the shoulders, then come up to the downward facing dog, pedal out through your legs. And you can either keep the cat-cow movement, the circling, or you can go from the down dog into more of an up dog kind of a shape. Open through the spine. And then coming on back to your down dog. Moving between the two shapes. Opening through the chest. Release through the hips and through the legs. It can be really strong on the arms and the wrists though, so if you have anything going on in those areas, the hands and knees is a lovely option. You can always go from your child's pose to your upward dog shape this way. It's all really good. And that's the main thing, as long as it feels good, you're getting a release through the spine, a stretch through your belly and through the front hips, especially if you've been sitting a lot. The holidays have been long, sitting has happened, so whatever you can do to release that is good. And then coming on up, I think it's time for Shavasana. That's about, it's nearly half an hour. We've moved through the hips, we've moved through the shoulders, we've stretched through the belly. If there's anything else you feel like you need, grab your ball, have a little roll around. That's always, feels really lovely. But if you don't, find something to rest your head on. You might like to grab a pillow or a bolster that you can slide underneath your knees, or what about legs up the wall? Excellent choice. A reminder of how to get in to legs up the wall. Make sure you have a clear bit of wall. Take your bottom really close to the wall as if you're kind of trying to shuffle your bottom up the wall. The hands come behind you. I won't be on my mat. Then you swing the legs up, depending on the tightness of your hamstrings, or depending on how close you are to the wall. The closer you are to the wall, the more support you have. You can take your Shavasana here, it's so lovely. However you choose to take your Shavasana, whether it's legs up the wall or laying out flat on the mat. Just check in with your neck, your lower back and your hips. Allow your feet and your hands to be relaxed. And take a few slow, deep breaths and allow them to sweep over your body. And see if you can allow your mind to come to a still point. Keep the focus on your breathing. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. You stay, you pause, you linger for as much time as you have, for as long as it feels good. When you're ready to release, so make sure you move carefully and slowly. Try and retain your sense of contentment. Be grateful for life as you live it, and may a wonderful light always guide you on the unfolding road. Namaste.